Hello everybody, and thank you for clicking on this video. My name is Ted, and I've created this channel, Ted 2.0, just to pretty much share resources I come across as I do my best to get to the second version of myself. I'm going to be reviewing my first purchase from MäksēLife tonight. MäksēLife is a goal-setting system created by Sierra Friend, a life coach of over 20 years who has honed a system she developed and integrated it into a planner system. Why am I trying out a goal-setting system in MäksēLife in general? After retiring from 22 years of teaching, I found that my daily routine was basically wake up, spend my day scrolling through social media, maybe doing some shopping or other housework, and then going to bed only to repeat it the next day. I decided I wanted to live a more purposeful life. I did a lot of research, and after checking out MäksēLife, I decided to give it a shot. They recently had a launch of their new Flagship Planner, and I decided to take the plunge. Without further ado, let's take a look at what I got. I won't be mentioning how I'll be using the system specifically, because to be honest, I'm not quite sure. But I at least wanted to create my first video on this channel and show you all some of the products you can purchase. So let's take a look. So the first thing I probably should mention is this is the Flagship Planner, and it is the weekly version, horizontal, and the name of the color is Legacy. So I'm opening it up for the first time with you, hopefully, so we'll be able to check it out together. It comes in this very nice keepsake box, very sturdy. It has the MäksēLife logo here and the color compass, which once you get more into the system, you'll learn what that's about. So here it is, check this out. It's in bubble wrap, so it's nice and safe. Move this to the side here. Okay. There we go. So, if I remember correctly, the planner is 7 by 9. Very sturdy. There's the MäksēLife logo, and comes with a nice band. This is the Legacy color. It's navy blue. They have many choices. My understanding is this year, what's new is that this coil is a little bit different. So depending on your stance on coils, you may either love it or not love it so much. But let's open the planner up. I don't know what the name of this page is. We'll just call it the striped page. It's nice. Each planner, of course, depending on the cover you get, will have a different inside thing. So there's a ruler that tears out nicely, folds back in. Let me just take that out for now. It marks today, and in a little bit I'll show you that you can purchase other additional rulers and tabs. Here is the cover page, basically 2024 horizontal weekly edition. Name, phone, and email in case you lose it. Here are some resources about MäksēLife, including a Facebook group, Instagram, Club Moxie, which I just joined, a YouTube channel, which is very useful. And then welcome to our Moxie fam. This basically is a little letter from Sierra stating maybe her mission and what she was hoping to accomplish with this program. And then the next few pages are just getting started, the steps that you'll want to take. Here's the compass assessment. I mentioned earlier the little compass, the color compass. Reading these pages here will help you go through it. And then here is an assessment scoring, which will help you complete this. Again, the instructions are very clearly written here. The MäksēLife system has 8 basic categories, which would be personal, fun and recreation, work and learning, family and relationships, health and wellness, spiritual and personal growth, financial and physical environment. Intentions. So since this is 2024, I'll be using this to write down my intentions for the coming year. Some people like to have a word for each year. This is where you would place that. And then what's great about this is setting goals. So what's great about MäksēLife, and one reason I actually went with this system is because not only do they give you a goal setting book, but they actually explain how to set goals. Because I, as a teacher, I would always have my students, set goals for the year, but I taught them how to do it, not just said set goals, because setting goals, you would think comes naturally, but for some people it doesn't. So this is a great system in that it actually goes step by step with you. Then it also discusses and covers your annual goals, so your long-term vision for the whole year, monthly goals to help you get towards the annual goals, and then weekly actions, which will help you get towards the monthly goals. It's great that it's a trickle down or trickle up system. And then some suggestions for the various areas. And then here you can create a list or a mind map of ideas, maybe a vision board. You have this blank space, which is pretty much a blank slate to use what you want. And then annual goals. And then, let me see here. It happens again, so I'm not sure if that's an error or if I'm supposed to do it twice. Oh, here we go. Okay, it looks like I may have gotten two sections of it. Annual goals for each of the areas. And, oh, here's a vision board. So you could discuss, clip out items from magazines, print them out from your computer, just to always be able to go back and look. And then goal setting tips, and then a quote from Sierra. And again, more blank space. It's really nice to have the blank space. So you could leave it blank, or you could decorate it, or use it to jot down ideas, brainstorm. And then it goes into the various months. As you can see here by these nice tabs, you go right to the months. So here's the month of January. It's primarily a goal setting system, and then secondary, it's a planner. So what you would do is you could use this, of course you could use it for birthdays, anniversaries, and special dates, but you could also use this just to keep track of what you're working on towards your goals. Then you have January goals. We had the annual goals, and then each month has goals. And then reflecting on January. And then, of course, weekly actions for each week. What's great is that it actually tells you, it gives you the dates. So, and then I got the horizontal version. The vertical, of course, would have the vertical sections, but I got the horizontal. There's a habit section, keeping track of various habits, which I think would come very useful. And then for each week, so this would be then the next week. And of course, February has the section, a quote, notes to take all the way through. Again, very nice paper. I'm not sure about bleed through, but I'm guessing it's pretty good. And then after December, you would have some extras here. And the extras is the 2-year for 2024, 2025, some important dates. And then many pages of notes, a nice pocket folder here, and then, of course, some stickers to use as you wish, and a nice back pocket to store something. So overall, a very nice planner / goal setting system. I'm looking forward very much to using it. Let's see here. Okay, so next up is this is 2023 Reflections. So let's take a look at that. So here's a book that I will use for the end of 2023. So that way I will do this before I even think about looking at my goals, because that's sort of the idea, is looking what were your wins, highlights of the year, any challenges you faced, lessons that maybe you learned, and areas that you grew, things that you're grateful for, what was working well in your life this year, what's not working, impact, adjustments, and so on. So that way you could then look at this, think about it. You don't have to share with anybody but yourself, and then hopefully use this to come up with goals. Now, when I purchased the planner and the system, this was free because if you spend, I think, over $100 before a certain date, this is free. Otherwise, I believe it's $10 on the website. Okay, next up. I'm really big, maybe being an elementary school teacher, I'm really big on color coding. So this was right up my alley. These are markers, and each color, what's great, it's the color, but it also tells you, hopefully you can see that, it tells you what section. So this is financial, it's a green. Here's the chisel, so you can use this maybe for highlighting, and then the bullet for more fine writing. So these are very nice. Again, they have all the colors, including, that's physical alignment. So this is the gray. So this is the gray that comes, that's one of the colors, but it's not an area. It's just, well, let's see, 2, 4, 6, 8. Yeah, it's not one of the areas, but it's just a generic pen. So nice little container here. And more colors. Here are the sticky notes. Pull this out. Everything is very well packaged. And then you have, again, little flags to use if you want to flag certain things relating to certain areas and goals, and just some little Post-its. So really a very nice little thing to store with your planning gear. Next up, I mentioned earlier about the Bookmark Trio. You can purchase this on the website, and there's the annual goals. So you could always, what's nice is you could always move these around, and since you're on the top, you could flip right to them. Again, time-saving, organizational. And then, what I guess is a big hit this year is Sierra came out with some washi tape with the colors, which in the past, I've never really been a washi tape kind of guy, but again, I'm a color guy, so I saw the chance here. And what's nice about this is that it comes, so it's 16 pieces, nice little vellum sheet here, and it comes in a ring. So let me just take this out carefully so as not to ruin anything. I say as I ruin this little inset here. But it's basically a washi ring, and it's 16 because it's not only the bold, for example, this is financial, it's not the bold, but also the pastel. So that's kind of nice, and I'm just planning on using this to either outline things or section off things, depending on the goals. So liking this very much. And I think that's it for my first purchase. I have another purchase on its way because, as I said, I've joined the Club Moxie, and with that I wanted to get the binder and such, so I'm very much looking forward to that. And again, Club Moxie, there's information on the website, and there you have it. You can see that MäksēLife does have a lot to offer. I will leave a link to the website in the description below if you'd like to check it out. I am not an affiliate, nor will I get any type of compensation if you choose to click on the link below or not. I will give the suggestion, if you like some of the products, do another search for MäksēLife on YouTube until you find a channel where the content creator may be an affiliate and have an affiliate link and perhaps a 10% coupon code. And maybe that will save on shipping. Thanks again for watching. If you find value in this video and want to see more on my journey, please consider clicking the like icon as well as subscribing. I would very much appreciate that. And I hope you all have a very blessed day.